Yo, what is going on, people? It is one of your hosts, DLB, along with my guy in Oakland, California, Mr. Hoodnerd.
Hey,
You guys are tuned into Select Start Radio for June the 27th, 2024, episode 17. We have a good amount of news to talk about today, so we
yeah,
are
we
going
do.
to dive right in this thing. Starting off with you guys' favorite remakes. You thought they were done? Of course not. They're coming with more.
Of
Ubisoft
course.
CEO. Ubisoft CEO says they're coming out with some Assassin's Creed remakes. Black Flag being one of them.
Well,
Um,
yeah, now they're doing Black Flag because the pirate game that took 80 billion years to make, which was basically spawned from Black Flag. Basically, because that's failed, they're like, all right, just re-release Black Flag. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why you just didn't? Yes,
yep. So
people will be happy.
yeah,
There'll be some happy
uh,
Assassin's Creed fans.
yeah, and that's not the only one. They're pretty much doing the whole series. They're starting off with Black Flag though. So,
But they won't do Splinter Cell.
but guess what? Our next piece of news is another remake. Capcom. Well,
No, they can't do no wrong.
remaster.
They killing it right now.
Capcom is remastering Dead Rising. Um,
That's worthy.
that
It's a 360 game.
that eventually came to the PlayStation 3 though, didn't it?
No. I mean, I think it did later though. I think
It
it
was
did,
like
but that's like a,
some.
yeah. It did come to PS3 later, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
it did, and I remember when it did because of the cell processor and how hard it was developed for. I remember the game like the experience wasn't as good on the
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation. Was that the four?
Yeah, it came on 360 and we didn't get it till PlayStation 4, it looks like. I mean,
Oh, okay. I thought it came out on the PS3.
I think
I could be tripping. I
Dead
could be. That was a
Rising
long
2
time ago.
came out on the PS3.
Oh, okay, so the first one never came. Because I remember one of them coming, and then the excuse for the game being so shitty is because that's
Yeah,
when
I'm
everybody was
assuming it
complaining
had to
about
do
the
with
cell
the
processor.
license. It had to do with the license probably because it was exclusive.
Yeah, I definitely remember that for sure.
Yeah,
That was back when Microsoft was killing it. That 360 man, they did
because I
their
played it
thing.
on. I think it's on there now, but I don't think it was on there initially.
So yeah,
But
they're
yeah, you can buy
remaking
it on there
that.
now.
Um, but yeah, no. So this one, I'd say anything like from the 360 PlayStation 3 era and back, I'm cool with those. It's the ones. It's like the game just came out last generation. It just came out a couple of days ago, and you guys are remastering and remaking. So, but so yeah, Dead Rising. Have no
It was
issue with that.
2016 for PlayStation.
Okay, appreciate you looking that up. So yeah, so that is coming for those of you guys that either never got a chance to play it, because you know there are new gamers hopping in every day. There's little
It's a
babies
fun game.
being
It's
born and
got
being.
very interesting mechanics. So
It
you
was
know,
definitely fun back then. I'm curious how it's gonna age,
it's very unforgiving.
because some games age very well and some
Yeah,
not so much. So next up, PlayStation Plus monthly games for the month of July. Shitty ass PlayStation. We're gonna be talking about that actually. So they're getting Borderlands 3, NHL 24, and Among Us. Pause. So my PlayStation Plus
what'd you get
subscription.
for?
No, shut up. No, I'm joking.
No,
What'd you say? No, what'd you say?
like, what did you pause for? What was the pause for?
Oh, the pause is because we're taking a pause in the news, and this is about me. Goddamn it! Like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, you already know what's going on.
All right. I was just making sure.
So my PlayStation Plus was supposed to end on June 25th,
Yeah.
2 days ago, from the day we're recording this podcast. Now,
Mhm.
way back in the day, CD Keys had a super good sale on PlayStation Plus, $27 a pop. Shout out to Jordan. Me and him like bought like 3 or 4 cards, so I was good for like 3. I haven't played for PlayStation Plus in a long time, since the PlayStation 4. So, but anytime I ever subscribe to any service, whether it be on the console and especially on my phone, I always immediately go and end the subscription. There's very few times certain companies they'll say it will, if you cancel the subscription now, it'll cancel it like immediately. So for those ones, I'll set a calendar reminder to go and cancel it before it ends. But there's very few services that actually do it like that. Typically, they'll allow you to cancel it as the term continues to last on for however long you had it. Which mine, I had PlayStation Plus for I bought 3 cards, so it was 3 years. So canceled it. I even double checked to make sure that it was canceled before it came up, because there's nothing that I want to play online right now. So I was going to hold off on PlayStation Plus for a while because I'm not really gaming online. Everything that I'm playing right now is pretty much single player. So I get a notification of like a $34 coming out of my bank account. And I was like, $34 from PlayStation? So I immediately am logging in, trying to figure out, because what was that, about a year and a half ago, Tay, that my account got hacked?
Yeah, probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. So I go, I log in my PlayStation, go to the account, and then I see subscription, PlayStation Plus, $134. First thing, I had the basic PlayStation Plus Essentials. The bare bones basic, because there's no games inside of Sony's Game Pass service, we'll call it, that I want to play or download. So I just have the basic of basic. So I'm like, how? So not only did they charge me, but they charged me for the next plan up, which is scary because I'm like, I didn't have that plan. So how did y'all just pick that one? Not only that, Sony does a horrible job of letting you know that you have PlayStation credits in your account, because I totally forgot for my birthday last year, I got a bunch of PlayStation cards. Everybody knows me, knows I love gaming, so I got a bunch of PlayStation gift cards for my birthday. Hence, why only $34 came out of my bank account, because they took the 100 off of my account that I had. Totally forgot I had that $100. So, and it's not that I didn't have the money in the bank. I had the money and all that good stuff, and I was eventually going to pay for it, but I wasn't going to pay for PlayStation Plus Essential, which is $134. And B, I canceled it, so that's a little nerve-wracking. Like, is there something where you got to go through and be like, yo, I don't want none of these bucks to auto-renew? Like, so now that I canceled this one, next time when it autos renews, it's going to take me to the next. So, I'll be paying attention. We'll definitely tap back in if that happens again. Next time, I'll actually call and be like, yo, check this out. Or I'll call my bank and be like, yo, cancel that. But I was like, I need it anyway. And it was only $34. So I was like, whatever. I didn't even sweat it. I just let it go. But it's
34
just,
real dollars.
Yeah, 34 real dollars came out of my bank account.
Bucks. All right.
Yeah, so.
You got me nervous.
Because these companies, man, they be doing what they want to do.
You got me nervous.
So definitely keep an eye on your PlayStation accounts. That I definitely removed my PayPal, because I have PayPal connected to everything. After Sony got hacked, I will never put my actual credit card on the system again. So I removed my PayPal, so that won't happen again. So next time they try and renew something and I didn't tell them to, then they're going to get a whole bunch of nothing. But anyways, that's my story. Appreciate you guys listening to my soapbox, my TED Talk.
They got you for
pay
your
attention
cheese.
to your PlayStation accounts. They did. So now I'm looking through their little PlayStation Game Pass service to see what games they got up on there.
Yeah, you might as well do something with it.
I mean, I am. Shit, I got it.
Yeah, you might as well do something with it. I am trying to get this shit to work.
So there was an article going around this week saying that PlayStation may fully go digital after PlayStation 6, an analyst predicts. Which, I mean, I really didn't understand why this made news, because it's like, it's almost kind of like a duh. But my thing is, it's saying after PlayStation 6. So, I mean, I could see it as soon as a PlayStation 6. But, I actually think, hot take, really lukewarm take, room temperature take, I think the next PlayStation and Xbox will be digital only. However, just like you can now, if you have the digital only PlayStation, you'll be able to go to the store and buy the disc drive. So I don't doubt that the next PlayStation and Xbox are fully digital consoles, with you being able to go and buy the disc drive as an accessory if you so choose to. I can see that happening, especially after I forgot what episode that was, but especially after we went down the numbers. Actually, I'll be able to go back and check right now. But the episode where we went down the numbers of, it was episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's episode 7. Numbers of the gaming industry is the title of the episode, where we literally went down the numbers across mobile, console, PC. And it was talking about how majority of the industry is digital. Like, and I don't mean like 60-40. It's like 90-10. Like, and it wasn't even 90-10, because the PC is all digital. Like, you can find games here and there.
It's been digital since the early 2000s.
Yeah,
like,
so
like, you know, they scrapped this a long time ago.
Right. So the console that sells the most hard or physical is Nintendo, which isn't shocking. So I if I was to pick out of the three, I would say it would be Nintendo. So, but even with Nintendo though, theirs is low. Theirs is like, if I remember correctly, theirs was 85-15. So I wouldn't doubt all three of these consoles being completely digital. Well, I don't think Nintendo will be, but Sony and Microsoft, I definitely wouldn't be shocked if the PS6 and the Xbox, whatever, is going to be fully digital with the option to buy the disc drive. So I didn't understand why this article was like such a hot take, because it was like trending on Twitter and the whole nine. So, I mean, almost everybody I know that's a gamer gets digital. I mean, even Snake, one of the people who is diehard physical media, he buys all his games digital. Mike Demo, shout out to Mike and Snake. Like, he's another one. He buys all his games digital. The last person that I know that just switched over was our guy Jordan. Like, Jordan switched over, and that's because he's sharing his account with his brother. So he was like, well, now that I share my account with my brother, I got to buy my games digital so he can have access to them. So I literally don't know anybody personally that buys physical media anymore. So
I do.
That's my take. Yeah. And I would, if I saw a game, but here's the
sports games for sure.
Here's what I didn't know about Microsoft.
Games, like a sucker, you should definitely buy physical media.
If you read the article, and if you guys want to check this article out, just Google PlayStation may go fully digital after PS6. What this analyst was saying that I didn't know is a good amount of Xbox games, you could, when you buy the physical box, it comes with the digital code inside. You're not actually getting the disc in a lot of Xbox games anymore. I didn't know that. So that's very interesting.
That's cool.
But that's something that I've always wanted. But, you know,
they do that with collector's editions too. A lot of people don't like that either. Like now, the collector's editions, it's crazy because that's what we kind of like. Oh, well, just give me the digital code. But then it's like people are like, no, where's the physical disc? It's like, damn, like you can't win. Yeah. You're never gonna win. GameStop would still get my business if I could get the digital code, because
there's no good special edition release digitally. Like all the like costumes and all that crap, that's cool. Now what they're starting to do now, I'm starting to see this a lot lately, is allowing you to play the game a couple of days earlier if you pre-order it.
Well, I mean,
That's
Spider-Man
cool.
2 was a digital only edition. God of War 2, they didn't have a disc. It gave you a code.
Yeah,
I think
see, I
I
and I and I
still have
didn't
that
know
code.
that. Like now I'm gonna start paying attention to that because
Horizon might have been
I would
too.
love to. I would pay a good $200 to get like the God of War figurine and all like
But
that physical, like the
they'll tell
collectible
you
stuff.
now, it'll tell you now, like if it's like a digital collector's edition or whatever, and it comes with whatever. Like, what game is coming out? That some game just announced their collector's. I can't remember, but I'm sure it's going to be digital collector's edition. Yeah, they do that now, a lot more.
Yeah, I'll definitely be paying attention to that because that's super sick to me. Like I love physical store special editions. It's just that I just don't want the disc. I want the game digitally. So I'll definitely be paying attention to that. I like GTA. If I don't care what their special edition, well, it's gonna be something cool. Their special editions are pretty cool, but hopefully their special edition comes with
Yeah, I had the hat
a
last
code.
time. The
Yeah,
Los
because
Santos hat
last
was
for
clean.
this, yeah, didn't it come with like a metal case or something like that?
No, that
Or
was 4.
oh, okay,
4
okay,
came with a safe.
that's
Yeah, I
what it
had the
was.
safe. I think I think I have that, or I got rid of it recently, or like maybe when I moved the first time. Like, yeah, it came with a safe. I forgot what was in the safe. Bunch of shit, map, hella shit, and then like the last one came with a hat. And it came with some other shit too. I can't remember, but the hat was what I wanted. The snapback was clean with the old
Hmm.
English.
Yo, man, shout out to Sony, man. They know how to run business. Next up, they're talking about Sony cuts investment in VR development. Hmm. Only 2 first party VR games currently in development from PlayStation. So it's pretty much safe to say that if you own this headset, it's pretty much dead. And when it comes to Sony, and if Sony doesn't support it, I don't see third party supporting it. Because if you're not supporting your own shit, why would they? Um, it's really been a shit show since the PlayStation VR2 has launched. Uh, again, the hardware, the headset, the controllers,
I can
amazing,
attest. I can attest now.
amazing.
I've used it. Finally, I got to use it, and it's really good.
It's
It
amazing.
is. It's really good. It's the probably the most comfortable headset. You know, still like they have the best padding. It's very comfortable. It's easy to use, easy to get on. It's very intuitive. Look good. The control, you know, it was fine. It's just yeah, it's the lack of. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, how many Oculus exclusives are we playing? You know, like I know they have them, but like, are people running out and buying Oculus exclusives? So it's like, does first party matter? Because it seems like only third party games are the most successful games anyway in VR.
So, but the thing is Meta is supporting the headset even outside of gaming. There's so
Yeah, yeah,
much.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Just turn on your Meta, and then all that is them support. Like, there's like
Well, Sony working on
no
that other
support
headset they
for.
got going on. The other headset. You didn't see it with the ring and shit.
Are you
Oh yeah, they got
bullshitting?
an AR headset. No, swear. They showed it off at like I think it's CES, but they just showed it off recently again. Yeah, it's like
Is it
a headset.
compatible? So
No,
it's like it's standalone,
I'm
like
pretty
how
sure it's
everything
just
else
like
is now,
think of it probably like HoloLens.
or Apple's.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Boom.
Okay.
It's probably more akin to Apple. So it's yeah, is it gonna work on PlayStation? I doubt it. It would probably look really good, but they're
But
not gonna allow that.
even the support for PC though, it's like if you like, not that it makes it any better. I didn't buy it; it was gifted to me. But still, it's like for people who spent their hard-earned money on this, the headset is practically dead in a sense. Because even if you want to use it for a PC, you're missing features.
Well, that's not all on Sony though. That's on like the developer having to patch that shit into the game. Some of those features are like firmware updates. So whether they can access it or not, that's up to, I don't know. But I don't think the box is going to allow it to happen. The game has to use those features. Because I saw that, I think I sent you that article where the VR guy was talking about like what's firmware, what can and can't happen. A lot of the features were firmware. Whether they'll do it or whether they'll access it or somebody will try to figure out.
According to Sony on their blog, they're saying these features don't work. They didn't say nothing about developer dependent or nothing. They just said these features
they're not going to work because because how would it work? The games that it work for, they're built for. So like, unless the game on PC has HDR, you know what I'm saying, or has the haptic feedback setting or whatever, it won't work. You know what I'm saying? The games are like built for it. So I mean, it kind of makes weird sense, but it's like whatever. It's all bad. This shit has been poorly handled, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It's been sad what they did to that thing. And it's a really good headset.
Well, I bet you one thing. I'll never buy a PlayStation VR headset again.
Well, you didn't buy it, so you can still buy another one.
Nah, I will never. It's Oculus or nothing else. Well, it will always be something that's compatible with PC, I'll say that, and something that's like standalone, which it seems like that's where all the headsets are going right now anyway, where there's no dedicated box that's needed.
I'm waiting to see what Valve is talking about.
So, but it's unfortunate. It's just really unfortunate. It's like such good technology.
I think if they drop the price, it'll spark, because there's good games. There's games on there. You know, I just think they need to drop that price. That price is just.
They need to do a lot.
It's just.
They definitely need to do a lot.
Tough.
But
it's a tough pill to swallow when you just pay whatever you pay for your PlayStation.
You know what? Speaking of hardware, let's bring people into a conversation that you and I have. This is not on the news. We're pivoting real quick. So something that me and Hood talk about pretty frequently. We all know one of the worst kept secrets, PlayStation Pro. It's going to be coming out at some point. Some people still feel like it's still going to come out the end of this year during the holiday season. I feel like Sony would have said something by now. But hey, this company is so different now, I don't even know.
I don't think so. I mean, I think whenever they do it, they'll do it just like they did all the other things. They'll drop it whenever they fucking feel like it. They're in that space now. Like, I really don't even think they care that people are like, oh, that was a bad show. They like, no, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, yeah, all right, cool.
Very, very arrogant. Yeah, just like, whatever.
And to be fair, sometimes they're right. They should be popping. You know what I'm saying? So, but they still need to listen to the people. It's weird because they're so high up now, they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So something that Hood and I have been going, excuse me. Hood and I have been going back and forth about is the price of the PlayStation Pro.
Wow.
And jokingly, but quite serious, I was like, that bad boy is about to cost $600. And it was like, man, no, it's not. And then during Xbox's showcase, they showed that they're launching a $600, $599 Xbox Series X with 2 terabytes of storage. I do. And purely because Sony will be like, well, if people are buying that and we're already murdering them in sales, and we could be like, well, they're selling a $600 box, but ours is the Pro version. So you're getting constant 60 ray trim, all the little sell pitch words. Notice that I don't think anybody noticed that they took 8K off the place, which I thought that was crazy.
Well, it was stupid anyway
initially. So you better believe they about to use that 8K for that
put
Pro
it on
now.
The Pro box. Yeah,
but
man. No one's gonna put 8K gaming is so stupid anyway.
Gamers are stupid.
This is true. They just care about numbers and T-flops and fucking bits.
Exactly.
Shit that don't even
Stuff
really
they don't
mean
even know what it
nothing.
means. They don't even know what it
It
means.
doesn't really mean nothing. It's made up. It's
They
made
just
up
know it's a
things to
high
make.
number.
Well, it's a made up thing to make you. You know what I'm saying? It's not made up, but it's like it's not the quantifiable number. It's just like it's like this. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's easier for you to digest. Like in a day instead of saying what it really means. It's like it's something this, and then people are like it has more T-flops. That means it's better. And it's like. That's not how it works, man. Like,
nope.
Yeah. So AK gaming 120 hertz. What was it? Yeah, AK 120.
Glow in the dark graphics cards.
Yeah.
But so that is my prediction. My prediction is Tay feels that they're going to lower the price, and then the pro price is going to take over what the current price is now. I feel like the price is staying, baby.
I do. I think
the
that's
price
the
is
way.
Staying what it is. Y'all
I
gonna
think
spend.
You have to.
Y'all gonna
you've had a
spend
lot of bad press with layoffs and other shit. So who's y'all?
Well, not you, but y'all that's gonna buy it. You gonna buy it. They gonna tell you something about Gran Turismo. You gonna be like, ooh.
That's the only game, and honestly, it would have to be like 8.
They're gonna be like ray tracing while you're racing, not just during the replays.
Cool, man. I mean, I can focus on the lines. Like the only thing is like 4K 120, but even then, it's like, is it worth $600? 600 doll hairs, bro. Come on, that's a lot.
Like, there's a video going viral of this guy who was showing off. So the Walmart has it, and Amazon does it too. It shows off like your prior cart purchase, and you could just hit the button and reorder that whole cart. So we ordered that cart 3 years ago, and it was like $117 for like 45 items. He said it was able to. He was a single guy. He was like, that lasted me for a month. He hit the reorder. He was like, he hit the no. It was 417.
Yeah, and
he hit the reorder button, and it was 417.
It's $100.
It's gonna be $600.
It's $100 to leave the house. It's $100 to leave the house. I believe in prosperity. I believe in good faith, bro. I believe in good people. I believe that this new order that they split, this merger, they're gonna say, you know what?
That's beautiful.
We need to make good with our fans, and we're going to lower the price of this thing, and we're going to make it affordable for most people. We're not going to do what we did back in the day. We're going to actually do a really good thing here. Corporate America. It's going to happen. I believe in it. Positive energy. Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing?
That's what they're going to give y'all, some positive energy right in the ass.
They going to give you hard dick and bubble gum. Send you on your way. Yeah, it's probably going to be 6. It's probably going to be 6 or 5 at the
might even be 649.
It would have to be what? Okay. Realistically, not joking, because we're going to start riffing. What? And I wish we could put a poll up, but what would it have to do realistically? Not on some like crazy shit, but like what would it have to do to make you want to spend $650 on a console?
Just say PlayStation.
It's still a console.
It's just gonna say PlayStation.
Just say PlayStation.
That's it. People are on PlayStation's nuts right now.
Sony?
They are on Sony's nuts right now.
Yeah, they are, man. They can't do no wrong.
All they got to do is be like, yo, look at Madden. And the difference would be like this much. And people are like, oh my God. And then they're going to go buy it.
But what if it's like...
The hype beast is crazy, bro. Hype beast is crazy.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm like, what can it do?
Again, I know that they're going to hit on all the marketing terms. 8K, 120... ray tracing, some type of AI built in, because that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, definitely gonna have some upscaling capabilities, of course, which could really make your games look a lot better. So I think that whatever their upscaler is, whether it's good or bad or not,
hopefully bigger hard drive.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think a lot of people forget I know I do because I upgraded my hard drive, but that bitch is only at 825,
something.
some weird
Yeah.
ass number that they lied
Yeah.
about. So you're not even getting a terabyte.
No.
So what would be fucked up is if they be like, here's a pro console with a terabyte hard drive. Bro, that
Games are bigger
I
now
would
too.
be pissed off.
It should at
I'm
least
not
be
even buying
for
it.
the pro console. It should be 2 TB just to be, obviously you can still upgrade.
I'd give them a pass with 1.5 TB.
Do they even have that?
Well,
I don't
that
know if you
used to
sell
be
that
a thing
card.
back in the day.
Yeah, I don't even know if they sell those cards. I think it just goes one. It just goes 1, 2, 4.
For 1, 2, 4, 8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 12. Yeah, so like 2.
But yeah,
would be fair.
But they're not gonna do that because Microsoft's. If they do 2, then it's gonna be 700.
Well, it also got a different SSD though. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, is it still using? Yeah, so many questions with this thing. So many questions. Because obviously, ray tracing is going to be the biggest. They definitely going to be trying to sell ray tracing and AI upscaling, right? Like that's going to be the
downloads faster. It's going to be faster. So much.
It's
more
definitely going
faster.
to be faster because the Pro was faster, right? The Pro had more bandwidth, so like the hard drive worked faster, worked harder. So like so like I don't know, no.
And for the two of you that got VR headsets, the fidelity is gonna blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna talk about VR and the fidelity is gonna go up, which it did with the Pro, right? So so it's like okay, but man,
wristwatch and repeat, baby.
That's what they're doing. It seems.
That's what they doing. All right, let me see what we got next on this. Xbox Cloud Gaming is coming to Amazon TVs. That's pretty big because there's a lot of them things out there.
Even if you don't have Xbox.
Even if you don't have Xbox. They getting away from this console. They like, yo, we're going to give y'all one more. And then it's all, you're going to have to find us on a TV, PC, our website.
It's a funeral.
Cell phone.
Sure. They're transitioning very aggressively.
Let's talk about your white homie, though.
That ain't my partner.
Crazy that his name is Dr. Disrespect. How ironic.
Man.
I like how you put minor.
A minor.
I
Dr.
keep trying
Disrespect
to
was
tell
talking
you,
to a
motherfuckers.
minor.
Trying to tell y'all, it ain't gonna be too much more of this Drake disrespecting this bitch.
Yes, it is. All summer long. Get ready to ride this wave, bucko. Cuz getting stomped out as much as possible. Nah, as much as he stomped out Meek, nah, bro. You catching it too now, buddy. Guess this is what it feels like on the other side of the shoe. You can't dunk on and not get dunked on. That's how it works. So, hey, sorry. You thought you were going to win. Oopsie. You know what I'm saying? He thought, I'm not tripping. At first, it was all, where is he at? Where is he at? Then it went to, I'm really tired. You doing too much. Shut up. Boo. He threw a whole concert on your grave.
Okay,
that's so crazy.
now back to Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, he affiliated with Cuz too.
So
he affiliated with Cuz too, right?
With Drake?
Yeah.
Is it? Well, yeah, he's losing all his affiliations now. NBA 2K, Turtle Beach,
they got stuff in common.
Anyways, Dr. Disrespect in a tweet admitted that he was talking to a minor on Twitch.
Crazy.
And he's had another situation come up that hasn't came out yet. We don't know what's going on, what's happening. Everybody's assuming that it's pretty much the same thing again.
I mean, it don't matter if it's this is enough.
Yeah. This is
do
you in.
This is it. You don't need to do no more. And the fact, man, this tweet is so crazy. I don't want to read this very long. It's a TLDR, but like, he's edited it a few times as well. So if you want to see like the actual tweet, you got to look through his mentions of the tweet, and people have posted the original tweet. But like, man, like he stayed in character. You get what I'm saying? Like he tried to like stay in character for some reason. Like he definitely did To Catch a Predator. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't funny, man. I don't want to laugh at this.
But it's funny. I laugh at fucked up shit. Sorry. But
that's dark humor.
Well, yeah, but I'm not laughing at the people that he's affected. I'm just laughing at like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what? Like you really tweeted that? Like,
yeah,
he sound like a person that got caught on TCAP. You know, when they get caught and they're like, what were you doing here? Oh, I wasn't going to be here. I was just, I wasn't going to do it. I was just bringing them I was coming to study. You drove from Wisconsin to study? Yeah. She's 12. No. And I mean, the crazy part about it, bro, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you good. You good.
But the fact that he was doing it on Twitch whisper messages is wild.
Like, did you, bro?
No.
Do we not know how the internet works?
Twitch whisper messages is wild.
Did you not know that they could see that? They could see everything.
The fact is, they can see everything on anything, but you're on their platform. Right. You know they're monitoring all of that on their platform. They monitor your content,
and you're huge.
The biggest. He was the biggest. So it's crazy.
And wait, time out because there are some people out here who don't know who Dr. Disrespect is. So for people who don't know who he is, number one, Google him. He played a character. He was a video game streamer, but alongside that, he was a character. He wasn't playing as himself. There you go. He was a persona.
His persona is Dr.
Like
Disrespect.
Kendrick, he wasn't like who he really was. He's a persona of himself.
Nah, I didn't come off smooth. Try again. Nah, you might be talking about the other guy.
you know, Kendrick trying to rap like he's trying to get the slaves free, but he ain't really about that life.
Nah, he just light skinned cuz giving money in God's plan. Fuck out of here.
But yeah, no. So yeah, he was a video game streamer. Did crazy numbers, numbers,
and he's good. It's not like he's not good. He's a good player, man. He's really good at shooting. He's good at
even the character that
game.
he's playing while he's playing the game. He was entertaining.
It's a fake 80s action movie hero. I mean, he's 42 years old, right? So that's why it makes it even crazier. But like, he's 42 years old, and he played like this action movie character. So he like kind of has a huge following for that. He's kind of like rebel. He's a big dude. He's 6'8", big streaming ass dude. So like, he really caught on. People loved him.
Damn, I didn't know he was that tall.
He's tall. He used to hoop a little bit. I don't know how good he is, but he can hoop.
But he definitely was shooting shots on Twitch. At minors.
You said what? I'm sorry, it broke up.
I said he definitely was shooting his shot on Twitch at minors.
Man, with the minor
and then from a former Twitch employee, they said Dr. Disrespect knew he was sending sexually explicit messages to a minor.
So to give it a quick recap, Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch in 2020. We never knew why, right? We never knew why. It was just one day he wasn't there anymore, and it was like the biggest thing on the internet in that world, right? So he was just gone. Twitch banned him, but they paid him a lot of money. They just had paid him maybe like, not even a year or something like that, like hella money. And then he gets banned. They don't disclose why. We don't know. He's just banned. Then he starts streaming on. He's gone for a while, and he comes back, and he starts streaming exclusive. He started on YouTube, right? That's where he's been ever since. But we still never knew why he got banned from Twitch. Never. So all of a sudden, I don't know if it's randomly, I don't know if statute of limitations roll off, but one of, I guess, a Twitch former employee was on Twitter and was like, bam, dropped the bomb like, hey, I've been sitting on this one, and bro's been talking to little babies, and I can't even get into, like, I've seen all the conversations and I really can't even talk about what I've seen. So like we're still not even like sure what was said, but
That's why I'm
obviously
like,
it was some out of pocket shit for sure.
and why is Twitch protecting him? Because that's how that comes across to me. Why aren't you putting this information out?
Money.
So, from who?
Money.
Yeah, that's wild to me. But
It's
nonetheless,
it's
but yeah, he was sponsored by Turtle Beach. That's
Man,
gone.
so many
He has
things.
some stuff with 2K. That's gone. His character was in different games. I'm sure he's
49ers
gonna be
representative.
taking. Yeah, that was a
He
bad.
was just
bad
there
look.
at the fucking Super Bowl
Last
on that whole
year.
run. Yeah, last year and before that, but even still, last year he was all in the pictures and shit.
All up in the videos.
All up in the videos, singing and dancing. Damn. Drake ass.
All these
nigga.
90s references. Hey, man.
Sorry.
That was Diddy.
No, touche. But yeah, it's a crazy situation, man. Like it really is. Like the verbiage, man, where is it at, man? What did he say that was so crazy? It's the whole the
I will never understand these men talking to minors. Like I will never get that. That will never compute with my brain.
so pure. This girl,
That's
but
so
that's what it
nasty.
is. That's what it. I guess I don't know. Okay. Where their Twitch. Okay, here's the craziest bar. I think this is some of the craziest shit. Where their Twitch whisper
let's hear it.
messages with an individual minor back in 2017. The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Wait a minute. So
Come again?
casual and inappropriate don't go together. I was
Never.
casually having an inappropriate conversation with somebody. It don't mean nothing though. It's casual. Like you don't casually get inappropriate with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's not how it works.
not at all.
So you were having a casual conversation. You were getting thirsty, and you guys were supposed to meet up. And it's crazy because that's when he cheated on his wife. He cheated on her at TwitchCon, and that was the whole thing he streamed about one time, crying on camera and without the costume on and shit. So it's like, damn, is that your place to? That's your like breeding ground? You know what I'm saying? Woo, Dr. Disrespect, you nasty motherfucker.
You disrespectful ass bitch.
They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with the entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm the same guy that made the mistakes all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation when my family is mentioned on stream. I'm coming back with heavy weight off my shoulders. I don't know if that's how it works, dog. Like,
You know, in the day and age that we're in, it might.
yeah, I mean, he's gonna still have a fan base. Like, let's be all the way honest here. Like, there's no such thing as true canceling. It just means he's not gonna be in your part of media anymore, right? But there is a whole other sector of media that will exist, and there's a whole bunch of people. I mean, some of the comments that people are posting under his thing are crazy. It's like, you know, you got people going like, oh, well, what? He didn't really say nothing in the messages, so what's the big deal? So you already have that. You know what I'm saying? So it's over.
Yeah,
he definitely got people popping.
You got the fact that there's no video footage, no video evidence. He didn't actually do anything. Nobody's came out and said he's done anything. Now, if that starts to happen, then we're gonna be
But
having
the
a whole nother
messages are already,
conversation.
you know, the messages, whatever was in those messages got him fired. Because if it was just casual conversations, he wouldn't have got fired. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If it was just like talking to like somebody young, he wouldn't have got fired. You know what I'm saying? But because he's just a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Air quote. But because it must have turned up, you know what I'm saying?
Turned all the way.
In a,
up.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, you sexy type of vibes or something.
That's crazy. Being that old.
But also that, I mean, you know,
Here's the crazy part to me. Like, you're 40.
What Drake said.
No,
Drake said he's
there.
too old to be. He's too rich to be. He would have already been caught by now. So I mean, these rich guys.
You to be 42, like dating somebody that's 21 or even 18 is crazy to me. The fact that you feel you need to go even someone, younger than that is
42
crazy.
42 dating someone 18 is wild. Shit. I just saw this is gonna go off, but this is kind of on the same topic. The player from Duke that got drafted, I can't remember his Frank something, I can't remember his name. But it's like some drama with his girlfriend and his family. Basically, like, she used to babysit, bro, back in the day. She basically like convinced him to become a Mormon and basically like made him like dip on his family. It's like a real thing. Like I was just like, what? And his family's like, yep, that's what happened. He left. He sent us a letter. He sent us an email saying he's not coming back. And then he ended up getting drafted by Utah tonight.
Is she bad?
She's 28, or she was 28. I think she was 28 when he was in high school. She graduated from Alabama.
She's educated.
Oh no,
she got a degree.
Bad. Dang, that's crazy.
I need to see if she's fine or not, because that's.
And you see how we look at it differently.
yeah. Because if she's bad, then it's like
no, it's fucked up.
How many people want to fuck their babysitter?
No, it's fucked up. Cause if it's bad one way, it's bad all the ways. You can't just groom nobody. She groomed cuz she was in his ear at 11.
Groom me, baby.
Yeah, no. Don't want to get
at
groomed.
11, he was getting topped up on the couch, watching Nickelodeon.
All right.
Watching SpongeBob.
All right. Keep it up.
Oh, man. People live better lives than me. Damn.
No, that's gross as fuck.
I'm joking. That's wild. It's always different when it's us.
That's not funny. It's sad.
It's always
though.
different when it's us.
It's sad though, because like
nobody
I was like, wait,
us.
is this real? And they even commented. They like talked about it on ESPN too, which was crazy. Like it confirmed.
How long did he leave his family? How long ago did he leave?
I think a couple years, and then somebody like I'll find it too. I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Man, I mean,
that shit was crazy.
Yo.
It's definitely gonna get more traction.
This one is kind of different because I mean he stayed focused. He still made the league. I mean, hey,
nigga, excuse my language. I ain't gonna even look up, bro. Sorry.
Yo, normally a woman will mess you up, get you distracted. Then you should have made the league. Then you didn't.
Oh, he was
college educated. She a white. She's definitely white. This sounds like some white people shit. Yep. See, I knew it.
Damn, I don't even know what. Oh, I must not have liked it. I didn't want to like that.
I knew it. That sounds like some white people shit.
It definitely is, though. It's wild too. She groomed him from hella little. You still watching?
Hey, but she groomed him in a positive way. That's some positive grooming. He went to college. He graduated high school. He made the league. That's some positive grooming.
Nigga, do you think she had a part of that, or she just was trying to get the fuck? This nigga wild.
Yo,
no,
you can't tell me. You done dated a lot of women. You can't tell me ain't none of them been distractive. Getting in the way.
Okay.
Oh,
if we
instead of going to practice, you know what's crazy? Over.
No, I know you trolling.
You ain't never had no girl be like, yo, instead of coming to practice, you come on.
I know you trolling.
Come on, Tay. You ain't gotta go to practice. You can miss one practice. What are you talking about?
Practice in kindergarten? Like he was a baby, bro. What are you talking about? Practice. She was his babysitter. Practice. What are you talking about? You fucking wreck the local middle school practice, the elementary school practice, bro. You talking about the little kid, right? Oh, he's gonna be a mate. No, bro. She grown. She didn't know. She had no idea, bro.
He was hecka tall though. He didn't really look his age.
Yeah. Okay, that makes it better. Yeah, thanks, man.
He looked grown for his age.
That's fucked up, bro.
Nah, that is.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
'Cause when
hopefully he
some-
don't have no. I mean, he ain't got no mental health issues. He
he
seemed
obviously
like he
got
cool.
some mental health issues. He got duped.
He made the league.
Shout out to him. Well, second round pick, so hopefully he make the league.
He gonna make it.
No, he's talented. I mean, he's a good scorer, but that was a crowd. I did not see that curveball come. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's wild.
I was like, what? Yeah, there were questions about he dropped in the draft because of it.
Oh, because of that?
Yeah. That's why I made it interesting, because like when ESPN, when they were pro, I was like, oh, it's a real thing. It's not like just, the internet going crazy over something that's bullshit. It's like, no. Twitter and Instagram detectives found some shit and really was right. It was like, oh, shit.
As they always do.
So, yeah, those detectives, they're crazy.
They out there.
Finding the shit. They'll find you. The Dr. Disrespect, man, is crazy, man. We don't know much else. We don't know how old the person was in question. Obviously, they're under 18. But
I bet you they ain't gonna make the WNBA.
Well, he didn't get to her in time. Now, since you want to crack crude jokes.
So, the Concord, Tay's favorite game that he's looking forward to. The early, the beta early access.
I feel like I wasn't necessarily turned completely off by it. Like, it looked fine. Like, some people were like completely turned off. I felt like it looked like Destiny multiplayer, and I was right, because there's footage of it and it looks like Crucible with Overwatch characters. Are the characters gonna get annoying? Probably, but the game looks solid. So
we gonna wait and see what it do.
Might be good.
The beta early access
it might be good.
Is July 12th. Let's see here. And then play the open beta. Yeah, so early access is July 12th through 14th. Open beta weekend is July 18th through the 21st. It's available on PlayStation and PC.
We'll be playing. So come join us. We'll be playing that. We'll be playing that for sure that weekend.
Where's that price at, though?
And you can come join us in our Discord server.
Yes, finally.
Finally. Why am I spending like that? Because I can't. Focus. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking at these pictures on this PlayStation blog. So they don't have a price yet. Okay.
Yeah, they do. It's It will be $40 at launch, $35, 35 pounds. I think that is. Or is that the euro symbol? No, it's pounds. So $40. Oh. So it's a $39.99. You understand me?
Yeah, we're gonna see about this $39.99.
That's a fair proposition.
I guess that's a fair price.
I'm not mad at that. That's what I said. It should be $40. I think that's the Helldivers price. You don't feel necessarily hella bad for buying it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get enough, tell you like, oh, it's $40. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna go on sale in a couple. You know what I'm saying? But $40, that's a yo. If it's good, obviously, I'm looking at people play online. I'm not actually playing, so I want to play it myself. And then we'll see. But yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, it looks like Crucible, which is something I missed. And it's crazy. I found out today by watching some of those videos from Game Informer and GameSpot. A bunch of people have made videos on it today. 3 people that used to work at Bungie work at Firewalk. So it's like, oh, no wonder it fucking plays like Destiny. Some people from fucking Bungie went to work at this studio or built this studio. It's like, all right. No wonder. Literally, I can call out the move that the character do. Like, okay, that's 100. You know what I'm saying? That's this. That's, this person floats. Oh, she's basically a warlock. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it's Destiny multiplayer, but without the Destiny.
Wait, so who's doing this game? Who's the developer?
Firewalk. Sony bought them because of this game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically it was one of those, like, we don't want nobody else to have this. So whatever they saw when they got that, when they bought the studio, they must have really liked it. So
I don't know what the fuck they're doing right
I think
now.
some of the characters are a little generic. I think they need to fix the green dude. I think his eyes might be a little weird or something. He just
His head is hella big.
Yeah, he's not a very charming character. And I think that's the kind of character he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be like a Star-Lord or like a, like that kind of like charming rogue with like, actually, I don't want to see his face.
So next up in news, we got 2 articles left in the podcast this week. We're going to switch over to Steam. Something that I caught wind of, that is your new home.
It's my new home. I'm a PC gamer now.
That's not where he's employed at, because I'm sure some people, he's employed at Steam. No.
It would have been tears. I cried tears of joy. What did I do to deserve this? Who said that?
But Steam posted a blog. Is the date on this blog? Yesterday. On Wednesday, June 26th at 10:30 a.m. And this is what this blog post said. Hello. More players than ever are choosing to play Steam games with a controller. And we thought it would be good. We thought it would be a good time to share some stats about controller usage on Steam, along with an update about Steam input. The title of the blog post is an update on Steam input and controller support. Here are the stats. Controllers used on Steam. Since 2018, daily average controller usage has tripled from 5% to 15% of all sessions. 42% of those controller sessions are using Steam input, enabling over 300 supported controllers, custom button binding, and community configuration. During that time, the controller landscape has changed. 59% of sessions are using Xbox controllers, 26% of sessions are using PlayStation controllers, and 10% are using Steam Decks.
There's somewhere else I can't show that.
Here's my thing with that. I know every generation, more and more people I know are moving towards or adding PC to their library of consoles, gaming choices, however you want to put that. And even myself, I'm even looking to, I have a PC already, but taking more PC gaming a little bit more serious than I have been.
Come on in.
Because when I'm looking at the price of the next PlayStation, I'm assuming it's roughly going to be about $500. PlayStation Plus, just essential, just a basic, is $80. Doing the math, 80 times 4 or 80 times 5, because the console generation is typically 7 years. But being generous, I just said 5.
Yeah, 5.
So 80 times 5, $400. So $500 for a console. $400 for PlayStation Plus, because you got to have it if you want to play your games online.
That's just online.
That's $900. So I might as well take that $900 and go on and play PC, where there's no online game. No, you ain't got to pay to play online.
No,
a lot of games are cross play now.
They're all pretty much all cross play.
Sony is,
whether we like it or not, because I kind of hate it.
Sony is. I don't know an exclusive outside of Gran Turismo that won't hit PC now. I have the patience to wait. I don't need to play their games day and date. So it's like there's Microsoft's. There's no reason to mention Microsoft, because Microsoft has been supporting PC.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not? And then just the ability to do whatever the fuck you want to do, because it's PC.
Yeah, it's your build. So
that's the modding community. I ain't got to be like, I wish Sony would do this. I wish Sony would do that. No, I'm on PC. I could do this shit myself.
My Xbox. I built my PC instead of buying an Xbox this generation, because I was like, well, everything that I want from this is going to be on PC. I might as well just go that way in the first place. and it's
Might as
paid
well.
off in the long run, right? Like it's been a better experience. Yeah, it's like I built it to spec of an Xbox. It's a little bit more powerful than a Series X, but like it's an Xbox, right? So like, but once I want to go further, I can. You know, there's no limitations to how far I can go. I can push the game
And
as
I
far as I
love
want.
ultra wide monitors and the fact that it supports ultra wide and just so much. I mean, I enjoy building my PC when I built it. I mean, it's a no brainer for me. I enjoy playing PC games. It's just that majority of the people I game with was on PlayStation. But again, now that Sony is
You gotta leave them
playing
behind, D.
friendly,
When you
so
when you want to grow, you need to leave them behind. You understand what I'm saying?
well now I don't have to because with
Yeah,
with
Discord.
Discord being
Discord.
on there
We got
and
a
cross
Discord server.
games, so yeah. So give them the information for how do they get to it? How do they add it? I'm a noob when it comes to Discord, so
We both noobs. We both newbies. The server is called The Collective. It's a server I've been working on for a little bit. And yeah, it's just gonna be a place where we will hang out and talk games and sports and play games. So like if we're playing a game or if we ever say we're gonna be doing something, we're gonna have community nights and stuff like that where we're playing games. This is where you'll find us in the chat if you want to chat, and we'll probably just be in there nightly or weekly, whatever, in there bullshitting around anyway. If you want to help us moderate or if you want to help support the channel in any way, let us know. Hit me on the DM on the side. We'll have the server link in the show notes. We can add it in the show notes, and we'll have it all the notes on YouTube and Spotify and so forth and so on, so you can join the server, and then we'll go from there. Hey,
yep. So yeah, send me that link so we can start getting people added to it. So but yeah, Hood, he's put in majority of the work, so he's been working on that for quite some time. Appreciate you for putting in that energy and effort. So
no, it's good. We're behind the curve.
we are, but it's okay. The last piece of news that we have for this week, former Halo and Destiny producer says live service model is much better for developers and players than the $60 box product model. Do you or do you not agree with that, Mr. Hoodnerd?
No, I don't agree. I don't think, I think it might be better. He's coming from a game that's very successful, but not every game can be as successful as Destiny. And I think that's foolish to think that every game needs to be a live service. I think there are games that can be live services, but every game doesn't need to be a live service. And I think that's the problem with gaming, is that everything's trying to live service itself. And it's like some games should be live service, just like MMO. Everything didn't try to turn into World of Warcraft. There were clones of World of Warcraft, right? And they were in there doing their own thing. But imagine back in the day when Warcraft came out, if every video game on the planet, on every console of or every franchise literally tried to charge you money and became like a service. It's like, all right, bro, like sometimes everything doesn't have to be a service. Why not make another game that's a part of that world that's a service? You know what I'm saying? And then we can play our own thing, but don't make the main thing that I want to play a service. You know what I'm saying? Let that other thing come out of and marinate and do its thing and then be cool. But other than that, like they just do it wrong. And I think that's the angle he's taking, is like, you, first of all, you worked on 2 games that are now live services, right? So it's like, yeah, maybe if those games are popular, you know what I'm saying? But look how many live services tank. So it's like, who is it really good for? Obviously, it's not good for the industry or the consumer. So that's cap. Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what the fuck? Industry's in a spiral. What the fuck are you talking about? Where you been, bro? You think them layoffs is because of the shit is good? What are you talking about? Motherfucker, if motherfuckers was, they wouldn't lay nobody off if it was all good. The fuck? Bruh. Stupid.
It was all good just a week ago.
Yeah, like much better for developers and players. No, cut the players off. Say developers. You know what I'm saying? We make more money when we can constantly make money. But it's hard to make those games because live service games are hard, man. I don't think people realize how hard it is to turn out content either weekly or however these costumes or these packs come out for these guns, these skins. It's like they got people pumping these shits out like sweatshops. You know what I'm saying? Like Fortnite, what is it? 7 days to turnaround or something like that, from concept to end the game or something sick like that. It's like, that's tough, bro. So no.
Yeah, I mean, all these shits is really live services to me, honestly. At this point, I mean, I really don't know any games that really aren't outside of like single player experiences, because everything has an online, everything has some kind of DLC.
That's another
some
one,
kind
man.
of cosmetic item.
That's
What's that?
another one that everything has online.
Yeah.
Everything has online. Everything you can't. There's how many games can you play that aren't tapped to online? Like if the server's bad, it's bad for your game. Period. It's like
period. Yeah.
What? Gran Turismo. Why do I need the server? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let me do the single player races.
Just in case you want to upload that replay.
Or get the points. Like, say that shit. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't.
And it's crazy because I remember the day, at least for me.
I get it. I understand why it's the data.
I remember the days for me where I couldn't wait for the community to be more connected and stuff like that. And I still feel like they're not doing a good job of it. I feel like they could be doing better.
Yeah,
for us to be as connected as we are. I feel like there's things that we could be doing better. Like I really feel I wish they would take a part of Stadia and a part of On Live. Because I remember On Live, because you were always online, like people could come and watch you play at any given time.
Yeah, I don't know why hasn't anybody done that? Why hasn't anybody done live spectating? I thought that's what PlayStation was talking about when they were talking about what they were talking about with way back at PS4 when they were talking about broadcast. I thought that's where leaning towards like on live. Like, well, basically anybody with a PlayStation account or whatever can come watch you play. But it wasn't really that. It was like, oh, if you stream, they can watch, they can find you. And it's like, cool. But like, it should be, if I broadcast live, people should be able to come find me, or at least my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
at least people on my friends list,
yeah. I'm not trying to stream out. Maybe I'm not trying to stream out to the world, but I mean, now that's what Discord is for, right? Like you have workarounds. So like if you're playing a game, you can do it on Discord and just sit in the chat and people can watch everybody play whatever. So there's that. But
I wanted it to be built in from like the system level. That's why with Stadia, a lot of the stuff that they were talking about in concept sounds cool. And with this being so connected, it's like, I don't know if these companies are being lazy or what, but it's like we have this internet now, this infrastructure. They have ways of testing to see if your internet is fast enough to handle certain things. Like, okay, we're connected now. Let's start doing some creative stuff.
Well, we'll see what this new home screen brings, right? They're supposed to be doing a new home screen. It's in beta, right? So like,
I didn't know that. That's
new
news to
home
me.
Screen update comes, then maybe it'll be everything we're looking for. Because I just think, I mean, we always talk about it, but like you're like analytics, they have all this data, but like our profiles are very bare. Right. So it doesn't really give us a lot of like data on like what you've done or how good you've done it. Like you should be able to see your accomplishments.
Damn, y'all collecting all of it. Let us see it. Shit. Let us see. Let me see how much time
somebody put into a game, or how many trophies people have, or like why can't I help somebody with a trophy? Right? Why can't I help somebody along with a trophy? Why can't I shepherd somebody? Why isn't that a thing? Right? Why can't somebody request help on a game? And I can go, I'm good at that game, and I can mark that game. And if I'm available and somebody's pinging, I can give them the guidance to get there if I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool.
That would be.
But, you know.
But I'm all about that connected experience. That's why I felt they did a good job with home. Right? But then, it's like they just ended it. But I'm not saying that they have to go back to that. But it, like, just something to...
back to that.
Yeah, no, something just where the community just feels more connected. It would be dope. Like, one thing that I've always said that I thought, but that Microsoft does that is so dope is they'll do like the top achievement getters of the week and stuff like that amongst your friends, and then you can see your friends, and then you can change it to just the Xbox community in general, and just little things like that. It's like we're connected, so let it feel connected. But yeah. So the last thing that we'll talk about,
we need to see what the new CEOs. We need to see what the new CEOs bring, because this is all still Jim's initiative.
That sounds
right?
funny within itself.
the dual CEOs, the twin snakes, the twin dragons CEOs, the double dragons. That's fire. The double dragons. They should.
It's a dope game.
It was a good game. They should. We got to give them a fair shake, I guess, because a lot of the stuff that's still happening is still what Jim's initiative, right? So like, we'll see if some of that bears fruit. He got lucky with Helldivers. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see if Concord, let me give y'all one before I get up out of here.
Yeah, some of these other ones that he greenlit. Let's see if those hit, and then let's see what their focus is after this. Because like, what's after this? And I'm assuming they're holding Wolverine back for other reasons. It's not because the game is messed up. It's probably because they want to showcase it for something. Don't know what, but they got to get it out soon. And it's probably because they want to show it off with the Pro console. Is my guess. At this point, they probably want to show it off in its sexiest, flexiest. A friend of mine brought it up a good point during the Nintendo showcase. Metroid didn't look like a Switch game. It kind of looked better. You know what I'm saying?
Don't doubt that.
So it's like, what are you showing us? They didn't really say, and it's still going to probably be called a Switch. It's still probably going to play on Switch, but it's like they showed it was like a better, you know what I'm saying? So I can see a game like Wolverine. I can see a couple other games like that. They've been holding back. They don't want to show them off yet because they want to show it and then go, here's why you should pay $7,000 for this. So
$750.
No, please.
So before we get up out of here, so I'm putting the final touches on our next podcast that we're getting ready to launch, called Unrelated, which is where we talk about pop culture and stuff like that. However, there's a few topics that I want to touch on. One of them being the presidential debate that literally went down tonight, Thursday.
This is you,
June 27th. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I watched from beginning to end because I can't wait until tomorrow or later on the day, or maybe later on tonight. I'll see the numbers, because I was talking to one of my coworkers and I was like, this might be one of the highest rated debates of all rating, like TV ratings. One of the highest in presidential debate history, because I know a lot of people want to see this. Number one, I thought it was very interesting that they didn't have a crowd. And for the first time ever, which is crazy because I know this was for Trump, for the first time ever, they were able to mute the individual's mic if it wasn't their turn to talk.
Yeah, they had a green. I saw that they had like a green buzzer. Like, you knew when your mic was hot. Like, mic hot. They could cut your mic. Get out of here.
So, just overall, Trump definitely won that debate without a shadow of a doubt. Biden started off so horrible. He eventually got stronger, but he started off, it looked so bad. Like I am going to vote for Biden, not because I want to, just because I am afraid of what Trump will do when he gets in office. Because I know what he wanted to do before he got out this last go round. But I don't know what the Democratic Party could do at this point. Like, because Kamala isn't popular amongst voters. So it's not like they could just be like, yo, we're going to swap him out for Kamala. But he's any question that you had about his coherentness and things like that, like he just does not look like he should be the leader of the free world. Like that is not
Neither one
who
of the
you want.
motherfuckers do though.
Right, right. I for
Shit.
sure.
Neither one of the motherfuckers should be the leader of the free world. Like
But
straight up. Like I know you got to choose, but god damn, like,
and that's why I'm like, this is our options. That's why
80-year-old motherfuckers.
it's like at this point,
I'm not trying to be ageist, but it's like
why I am.
I'm not trying to be ageist to this. Like old people can do stuff, but there's if there's rule, if a motherfucker gotta wait till they 25 to get they L or get they to rent a car, then you should have a cap on how old your ass can be to run for president. If there's an age limit, an age minimum, there should be an age maximum. Like, oh, motherfucker, if you make it to the age of 65, you're done. So you got 35, you got 30 years to win or get big enough to be run president. If you don't get in 30 years, hey man, sorry, that's the game. Next person's chance. But like, no, 70, 80-year-old motherfuckers running for president, bro, you was a lot. You're so old. The people you're governing, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many more people that there's less of you than there is more of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like the people that you're governing for aren't here. Like, it's crazy. It's so ill. Like, your ideologies is so far behind the time. It's like, bruh, what? Like, I guess. But
yeah, it just, I mean, just by his movements, the way he was talking, he sounded like he was sick. He sounded like he wasn't feeling well. It was just, it was just horrible. They're saying that there's going to be they're saying that there may or may not be a second debate. If I'm Trump and I'm his team, like, I'm leaving it at that. Like, nah, like, I have no reason to debate you again. Like, I clearly, and it wasn't the fact that Trump had a good showing. He just,
no, it just
seemed like he had a better.
That's fuck.
He just seems more condescending, more like a better bill of health. Like the phone was saying. I mean, and it's crazy because Trump started off cool. It's like his team had talked to him and was like, "Hey, man, be more presidential." And he started off cool, and then something just snapped, and he was like, "Nah, motherfucker, I'm going back to being disrespectful as Donald Trump." And that fool was lighting Joe up. Like, he was calling this man stupid. They looked. If any of you guys have seen the movie Grumpy Old Men, I swear, like, towards the middle of that debate, that's what it was starting to turn into.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what it is, though. It's like, that's not a real debate. Like, you know, like, it's not a it's not a debate. Like, damn, dog, I took debate. That's not debate. That's just like, that's not debate.
And for those that didn't see it, it's not like Trump had a strong showing in this debate, because he didn't. I mean, he just, again, he looked more vibrant, more gun ho, more ready than.
But shit, is that enough to make somebody a president? I mean, that's ill.
Well, again, look at what we have to choose from.
It's I know, but that's so crazy.
You're like pulling. It's like you're pulling teeth here, trying to. And that's why. But even CNN did a live reaction from people who were watching it, regular citizens who were watching. Like, it was pretty much split down the middle. But everybody kept saying everybody pretty much is just voting their base at this point. Nobody on either side wants either one of these candidates. And I think that's how it's gonna go.
So it's really whoever base shows up the hardest, right? So, like,
pretty much,
if undecided voters. If there's like, I forgot, I don't know, but if there's hella undecided voters because nobody wants to sit out and nobody wants to vote, yeah, Trump will win. He'll win easily because his base is gonna go fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So if the Democrats don't go vote for Biden, or even if they do and there's hella undecided voters, It's bad. For sure. It's definitely bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, his cognitive ability has declined over the years, and you can see it, and they try to hide it. But this ain't
And that's why I'm
FDR,
trying to
dog. You can't
imagine
put him in a
another
wheelchair.
4 years of that.
I don't want to imagine neither one of them motherfuckers, bro. I do not want to use my imagination on that. My shit is precious, and I'm running out of time.
It's like pretty much the next 4 years is going to be like a wash. The next 4 years, whoever president is just a wash. It's just true.
This country
But
already pissed poor, bro. We
I
fight over everything. It's so stupid.
but it was it was just
And there's things we should fight for.
I've seen a lot of presidential debates, and this one it was just bad. It was just bad on both sides. Even and you know Donald, like everything is amazing.
Everything speak in real talk. He doesn't speak in like
he was not answering questions.
No, he doesn't.
They had to re-ask him the question. He still wouldn't answer the question. Like it was just. I'm like,
it's a show, bro. It's
if you're from another country and you're looking at this, you're like, what the fuck is America doing?
Bro. I'd be like, this is America.
Wow.
For real.
Talking that accent for the rest of the podcast.
Which accent? What accent? I don't even know where that's from. I don't know what part of the world that's from. We'll figure it out as we go. I couldn't tell where I was going. I just threw it out there. But it definitely sounded like it wasn't from here, right?
No, it definitely wasn't.
Hey.
Definitely wasn't.
Somewhere over that way. Somewhere over that way. Indiscriminate accent.
There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Can't even remember what it was.
I know that.
But that debate
just
was...
thinking about them because I want to go watch the highlights because there was no way.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
No, here we go.
Your guy.
Who?
Your guy. Getting everything he wants.
It's tight.
He got his coach. Now he got his son.
He got everything he wants. Somebody tell Brian. Won't you tell Brian? Oh, I'm doing a Trump dance.
And then his son.
Why does he dance like that? Why is he shake weighted? And then Elon Musk jumped like a kid.
Oh, that guy.
What's wrong with these weirdos? This your people?
Nah.
They ain't swaggy. Anywho.
Not too many white people are. But yeah, no, LeBron's son, Bronny, the fake. I'm not gonna say it was fake. Nah, I'm gonna say it. The fake emotion, like, oh my God, I didn't know I was gonna get drafted. Get your bitch ass out of here, bro. You didn't know you was about to get drafted. Tay, I know that's your guy.
Crazy.
But come on. Like, he's sitting there, they hand him the hat, and he's getting emotional. Like, for real. Like, you didn't know you was about to get drafted, my guy.
No, it might not be about getting drafted. It might be getting drafted, period. Just getting drafted is a feeling. You think about it since you're a little kid. So even if you feel like you know, it doesn't matter.
Bro, it don't even count for you.
Why it don't
even count?
Why it don't count? Why it don't count? Why it don't count? Now all of a sudden it don't count because motherfuckers don't like LeBron. Why it don't count?
Because you know the only reason he got drafted. He would have not gotten drafted.
It said, I mean, Rich Paul said he was telling teams not to draft him. He's had workout with other teams. I mean, listen, the kid's not going to win in nobody's eyes because people hate LeBron. They
weren't going to draft him because they wanted him.
It don't matter.
They were going to draft him because they wanted his daddy.
Don't matter.
All I'm saying is, are you like, I don't know. again, I'm
Don't
not
matter.
knocking the fact that he's in the league. We know life is all based off of who you know. We know life works like that. Life works based off of who you know. We get that. But don't get emotional, bro, when your dad done already told you and
Why
informed
can't I
you
get emotional,
that you
bro? I'm going to the
'cause you
league, bro.
that shit's for TV.
So what? I'm going
This is
to
my
the
personal
league,
feeling.
cuz I'm crying.
I feel like
I don't care
that's
if I
for
was rich and I
TV.
knew I was
I
going to
don't.
cry and I'm going to the
You
league. It's
already
crazy.
knew.
It's still crazy. That's you need a Snickers. Dog, you hangry right now. That's crazy right now. I don't know why you like this. Let that young man, bro. Don't salt that young man down, bro. Let him cook. So what, bro? He got drafted, man. That's tight. Oh my!
I'm
second
not,
round
I'm not
draft
saying
pick.
this.
A
I'm
second
not saying this
rounder.
not.
You don't. It's a second round pick. They got a good one with their first.
You already knew you was going. The fake tears is unnecessary.
We don't get mad at athletes that brag about their shoe collection or rappers that brag about the shoes they get for free. We never get mad at them.
That is not the same thing.
Yes, it is. Oh, check out this hot shit. This closet full of shit I got. Y'all don't got. Yeah, we don't got it because you got a deal, bro.
You rich as fuck.
You got a deal.
No, this is different.
Nah, you just again.
I'm always happy for young black men
trying to protect
doing their thing.
This cheating ass league.
No, it's just crazy. I've never seen an athlete get everything he wants like this. This is insane.
Ain't nobody that chosen. He got it on his back for a reason.
And he and Lakers fans. I actually talked to one today, and I didn't even say anything. I didn't say my piece, my spill, nothing. He said himself. He was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Jeannie Buss is a horrible executive, and as long as LeBron is on the Lakers, like this is just Laker." He was like, "The Lakers are LeBron's team, and until he leaves, we're not winning another championship." And I was like, yeah.
"But they said that when he got there, they wasn't winning the ship."
They really ain't now.
I don't know. I can't say that. It's not like they don't have good players. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's hate. No one saw Minnesota being as good as they were this year. No one was like, "Oh, Minnesota going to the fucking conference finals." No one said that. So we don't know what they got until they get on paper. You capping right now. Your Chicago Bulls is trading away their best players and picking up.
No, we not
people
talking
that like
about
minors.
We talking about the Lakers right now.
Josh Giddey's not like us. He's not like us.
This guy LeBron is. This is crazy.
We've never seen anybody get to do it like this before. It's new. So people like, oh, it's like, bruh, it's entertainment. It's WWE, and I think people forget that too. It's like, this is basketball.
That's what it's turning into.
It's what it's always been.
What it's turning into.
It's always been that way.
It's really turning into that.
It's always been that way.
Nah, these athletes are running the league now. Like it's literally crazy. Like people are afraid to tell these fools no. And that's why I will forever respect Pat Riley. Pat Riley was the only person that was like, "All right, nigga, we didn't gave you enough. Like, we're not getting rid of Spoelstra. You gonna sit your crybaby ass down. Either you playing or you leave."
Hey man, everybody kowtows. Bron powerful, bro. Bron powerful.
Now he's a horrible ass GM.
Hey, maybe.
No, he is. We didn't see the teams he didn't.
But he's
put
also
together.
built some good ones though. Niggas hate. Why they won't let? Damn, bro. You could be fair. He's had some good teams that he's helped assemble. Some players that he's put on teams like, oh, that was a good pickup.
The only one was Miami. That was it. Cleveland, he just went back to an already good situation.
They were good. And then
that's why he went back. They had Kyrie Irving.
They weren't a good team though. He was good.
Well, no.
Yeah. He saw the
young talent and was like, I need to go play with this guy. And then and then he was like, and then that's back when,
Damn, bro, you so hung up
what's
on
his
everybody
name?
staying with the same team. Jeez, Jordan
No,
fan.
it's
Okay.
it's not even it's not even that. It's like he's playing build a team out here in this bitch, and it's just
Yes, it
like
is.
he's just not a great G. If you're gonna do it, at least do it.
Oh man,
The best team he put together was Miami.
it doesn't always
The fact
work,
that he went
man.
after Anthony Davis, I was like, that's dumb.
It doesn't always work. I didn't like that pickup either, but
Then he wanted Westbrook. I was like, that's dumb. Why? Like,
well, they wanted Kawhi. I
well,
remember they wanted Kawhi initially. And
that's why I'm
then-
glad. You know, one thing I know I give Steph shit, but at least he wasn't a little bitch. He was like, no, I don't want to play with LeBron. Keep your bitch ass where you at.
I
Salute
don't think
Steph.
that's what he said, and I don't think that was
He's already playing with the GOAT anyway.
No, he not.
He's already playing with the GOAT anyway.
No, he not.
He
Bro,
playing with
about
the
to
greatest Golden State Warrior of all time.
Sure, man.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, greatest Golden State Warrior of all time. It goes Jordan, Kobe, Klay.
Oh, Clay up there now. I fucks with that. Okay. I'm Team Clay now. He made it that high in the game. He made it that high. I fucks with Clay now. Oh, if he's top 3 on your all-timer, I ain't got nothing to say. I got 60 with 11 dribbles, baby. I ain't got nothing to say. I was like,
Hey,
yo, hey.
greatest performance of the
Jordan
NBA history.
Kobe ain't never did 60 and 11 dribbles.
Never.
Kobe and Jordan was out there. They be pounding the fucking rock to get them.
Man,
Jordan was going through his legs 35 times to get past Bird for that pull up in that 63 game in the playoffs. And Kobe for the 81. Well,
that was a clean move on that.
I'm trying to think how many times he dribbled in that game. Yeah, it was. It was clean for back then. Now you do that, you like look crazy. Like, what the hell are you doing? Back then it was like, ooh. I remember being young, sitting there like, oh, he was so clean for doing it. I'm like, that's so basic.
Right.
But it was so clean back then because he was like, chop, 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 pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
You see that they doing scissor steps, dropping the ball, running back sideways. Like, come on, bro. It's crazy now. It would be fun. Okay, before we go, it would be fun to see some of our favorites from another era like adapt to this modern era. So like Jordan had modern game, or like Isaiah Thomas, or like people that had you know what I'm saying? Penny Hardaway would have been a really good one. Grant Hill would have been perfect for this generation of basketball players. Penny Hardaway would have been perfect. So like those guys with like modern game, because like guys are imitating some of their moves now, like Penny Hardaway for sure. But like imagine them like having like, you know, like today's game. It'd be crazy. It'd be fun to see.
It would be.
It would be fun to see. Penny was a gem. He was a gem.
Yeah.
He's gonna get lost in time, I know. Luckily he has fire shoes, but like he should be talked about higher.
I would have loved seeing that Bulls team play the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron was there. They would have got LeBron up out of there.
The Bulls?
They would have put Dennis Rodman on LeBron.
No, he couldn't stop. No, he couldn't keep up.
He would have been. He would have been.
So he would have tried.
LeBron's so soft mentally.
He would have tried to irritate.
Exactly.
What LeBron are we talking about?
Crybaby LeBron.
No. Because like if we're talking about like old like that year he was like insane. Like no, Dennis Rodman would literally he couldn't keep up. I think we forget how fast bro was. Like in the open floor and moving. Like he was special. We forget
how physical Rodman was. Like Rodman was holding Shaq.
Yeah, but that's a different game. He got to come out and guard. We're not posting up no more. Like you got to come out and see me at 3/4 court now. So I think
not
that's
really.
what people.
LeBron can't shoot. Let LeBron shoot. Let him cook.
What
let him shoot.
What are you talking about? You ain't see this little roll up jumper joint. No. Now, to be fair, Bron, his 3-point percentage has gotten really good later in his life, and I respect his 3-point jumper, like
Let
his
him
3-point
shoot.
game. Nah, but like he would cook Rodman, cook on the low block. Rodman has a chance, but coming full steam, he's gonna just have to hack him. He only gets 6. But like LeBron, full speed LeBron back in the day,
Ron
this guy
Harper would have D'd him up.
Oh, Nick. All right, so that's our show tonight.
First off,
I love Ron Harper.
Harper's defense.
I'm not sleeping on Ron Harper, but he's not checking LeBron James.
Or we would have put Pippen on him. Pippen was
best.
What everybody calls a two-way player.
That's the best bet you got. That's the best bet. Him or Mike. And the only reason I say Mike is because he'll will itself to do it. He'll take the challenge of trying to play a bigger player.
Defensive player of the year, multiple years.
So he'll do that. He'll try to take on that task. But Pippen and Jordan would just have to probably just go at him regardless, right? Like I think they would just swarm him. Like really just like swarm him, like off the top. You don't get to touch it. So somebody else got to do it. And that would be the way. Like don't let him touch, don't let him distribute, because he wants to start, passing. Don't let him do that. Nah. Score. We go either score buckets, or we gonna get the ball at your hand and make whoever on your team over there get buckets. But other than that, it's not gonna be you tonight, buddy. That's what I would do.
LeBron he's mentally fragile. He be getting frustrated easily. We would have got him up out of there.
Y'all was too slow.
Got him up out of there.
Y'all had nobody that could keep up, bro.
Got nobody him up out of there.
They was too. He's too. Who was center? He would have punching on was it
Luke Longley
Bill
at the time?
Luke Longley, but who was the backup? Bill Willington?
Will Purdue.
I love Luke, my Aussie partner, but body bag, boom, would have been bad. Because one, they never seen nobody that could move and jump like that at that time. It didn't make sense. I think we just threw him in that era of basketball. Man, if we threw him in that era of basketball, it'd probably be crazy. Because basketball didn't even move like that. I don't even think people could catch some of the passes he threw. That's another thing we don't think about.
Don't do that.
I'm being honest. Some of the big men were not catching their passes like that, bro. I'm telling you.
Magic Johnson existed.
Yeah, but he had a team full of soft-called players, though. I guarantee he had to find a team that could. I guarantee they had to go through players to get players that could catch his heat, because he was throwing heat. And I guarantee if you couldn't catch his heat, get out of here.
But the last thing I'll say about LeBron though is I hate how people compare him to Jordan. I don't even like. Is he even better than Kobe? We always want to go straight to MJ. I'm so sick of the Kobe disrespect.
No disrespect for Kobe.
No, this is disrespect, because there was never a time where they compared him and Kobe. It was just immediately Michael Jordan. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my guy Kobe.
Whoa. Yeah, they did.
Nah.
They definitely compared him to Kobe. They had a campaign together. They had a Nike campaign where the whole point was like
different.
the compare. No, the whole point was like who's
Analyst
the best
on TV and stuff like that. It was from the time before he even got drafted.
Well, Kobe,
which I thought was so disrespectful.
Kobe's whole thing was after Colorado, it changed for Kobe. Where he's still the mom, but his number's still crazy. I think it changed for Kobe as far as like public perception in a lot of places, and even a lot of journalists, stop fucking with him. So like they were already off of him as being the chosen one anyway, right? So it was on to the next chosen one. So they're never going to be like, it's you. They chose LeBron. I was like, oh well, shit, this guy is younger and more. You know what I'm saying? So they already just moved on. But he was the guy at first, remember? And then they kind of like, as soon as Colorado happened, it's kind of like, nah.
Oh yeah, no, I remember, because
he was the chosen one.
Endorsements and everything.
I mean, all the commercials, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. Once the Colorado thing and the rape case happened with Kobe, it changed it all. Whether he got acquitted or not, it changed it. And then that's why he changed the number. He came out with a different energy. Because remember, he wasn't the Mamba before that. He was the Mamba after. Mm-hmm. That's when he embraced the villainy. He embraced the villainy and took it on.
Something that he also did better than LeBron.
But everybody's not good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Neither was Shaq. Shaq's not good at that either. As you can see, like he had to make up villains. He wasn't good at that either. He needed that motivation. He needed that boost, that battery pack. Some players are weird and they need that. They need that gas, whether it's real or fake. They need that weird gas. Like somebody don't like them. They need that to get them going, like get them up. You know what I'm saying? And people need to make stories, or there's real ones. But yeah, that's a thing for sure. So.
Oh yeah, I know. My guy used to do it.
Yeah. So Bron, not that guy. He's like the hoop. Have fun.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
But man, shout out to Bronny, man. Shout out to Bron for getting to play with his son.
Shout out to both of them.
That's really cool, though, man. Like King Griffey shit. You know what I'm saying? King Griffey Senior shit. Like that's fire. Like it's really cool. Very rare.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, just to see
this year alone for the Lakers, this is gonna be an interesting year just overall.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be very telling for them because then it's gonna be like, how serious are you, right? Because you signed a couple players last year and some of them didn't pan out because of injuries or whatever. But like, is this team, or are you trying to stockpile some shit and then make a move during, the trade deadline or something to try to pick up a piece? But like, we'll see what they got and see what JJ is working out.
I really don't think LeBron cares anymore, to be honest. I think he's just collecting checks at this point.
That's interesting. He played so well last year. Though. So like to say that is crazy.
Well, no, he's an amazing, talented player.
So you don't think he wants to win a chip?
I don't think he cares anymore. I think if it happens, it's like cool. But now he don't want to leave LA, because if he wanted to win a chip, go to New York right now. He's always wanted to play in New York. That was originally where him, Wade, and Bosh were supposed to go, but their owner had signed Amari Stoudemire already, so they fucked up the salary cap. So they just stayed in Miami. But
they didn't want to play with Amari,
right? That too. So it's like, yeah, no, he ain't worried about winning a championship. You live in LA, it's beautiful out there. Like, you're taking the super max. Like, you got a lot of bread. If he really wanted to win, I feel like he'd take more of a team friendly deal to try and get some people there. Their first round pick, I mean, I looked him up. A lot of people have been shitting on him because he's 24 or 25. I think he's 24.
He's ready.
But and that's how I look at it.
It's mean like, ready. He ready. Like he's 4 year, I think he was
4 year.
Well, since I was like, he balling. He can hoop. So like he's ready.
He's
that
a
means
shooter.
He can come on. But that means he's ready to go now though. Like he's 24. He's not as afraid. He's been in big. He played in the SEC. So come knock these down in the league. You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy because the reason why a lot of teams pass up on him is because he was older. I'm like, that's stupid.
But that's where we are now in hoop, though, in sports. Like, if you too old, that's too old. 24 is too old. Because think about it. If I'm drafting you at the first round, I sign you to a 4-year deal or whatever, that rookie deal, you 28. So now you almost out your prime. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, I see from the business standpoint of it, but it's like for them, it's like, yeah, but like he's good. So I think it'll be fine though.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick for them though.
I do too.
If it pans out well, and if he adapts to the league, but I wasn't too impressed with our pick, but we'll see.
Who'd you guys? You drafted a kid from? No. I like that kid. The big, I like that kid that played in the G League. I liked him. Mm-hmm. He's nice. He can play a little bit. The big white boy.
But see, I don't see.
I can't
that's
remember
the other
his name.
thing that I need to
call him like a big white boy.
I need to read up on that because I don't understand drafting from the G League when you can pull from the G League mid-season.
Yeah, but they're underage. You can he played the full season in the league and he didn't get drafted, so he's eligible for the draft now. You know what I'm saying? So like he kind of like committed to the league. Like you can there's who else got drafted from the G League? Portland's guard was the
the Lakers is definitely gonna be must see TV this season. New head coach, Bronny's on the team. I mean, obviously the LeBron is there, AD is there. I don't. They need, and everybody thinks they need a third superstar. Nah, instead of giving somebody a large sum of money, get a dope group of role players that can shoot and play D.
Shooter. But we got shooters though. They just got hurt. Gabe Vincent got hurt. AK just wasn't really knocking them down like that.
They need like a Malik Monk. They need somebody explosive. Huh?
He just signed.
No. I'm saying that's what they, instead of like a superstar.
Oh, you mean like a explosive off the ball 2 guard?
Yeah, they need scoring for sure because LeBron's getting older. AD, he's gonna miss. Or some
somebody
games.
Gonna have to, or one of those guys gonna have to take the next step. And I think that's what we forget about sometimes. Like, and in football,
no, we don't forget about it. It's just like a lot of these teams don't do a good job developing their players,
or the players don't do enough job developing themselves.
And then there's that.
Because that's what it really comes down to. Because if once you in, you got the tools. I mean, you got the Phil Handys of the world. Shout out to Phil Handy. He's not gonna listen to this podcast, but
he might see the clip.
Hey man, shout out to Uncle Phil then. Yeah, you got those trainers. They just not working hard enough. But then also some teams don't really. What's my man? Cam Reddish. Really talented ball player, but he just really wasn't able to develop, and it's where you get drafted sometimes is fucked up too, right? So like it's just not meant to be. Another thing in Bronny's favor, you see USC just had 2 good guards in front of him, older guards too. He wasn't gonna get burned in front of 2. They got drafted too, or one of the guards got drafted. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he was getting role player minutes, but like you got a raw ass guard in front of you, you're not gonna get no time. It's like, unless you just hella raw. But how often does that happen? Like, they both will be playing in. You know what I'm saying? They're like, are you in too? Sorry, whoever you were, sit down. They both need to play. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that. So, and he also had a heart attack, bruh. He had cardiac arrest. We didn't get to see the full potential. I want to see him. I wasn't mad at the second round pick. As long as it wasn't the first round pick, didn't care.
What you don't know why they drafted him? Because it's not like they couldn't have picked him up in the what's that called? A drafted free agent.
And then some team scoop him in the draft. Think about how petty teams are. A team, Boston, somebody that don't like LeBron.
Well, yeah, that's why they second round pick is
a throwaway kind of.
Or else we going overseas.
Yeah, we gonna make him go to Australia because somebody would have for sure tried to do it just to lure LeBron. Think about a team like New York. We drafted your son. You said you want to play with your son, right?
Hey, that would have been an amazing location, though.
So where else would he have went? He kind of had to go there because like it happened during LeBron's free agency. So or like you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Oh, that scared me. I couldn't tell what was happening.
Yeah. Yeah, see that.
Samara from the Ring, bro, from the Grudge, bro. I was like, what's happening, bro? Oh, no. Dick! You got him. Oh,
no. and the fact that you didn't say that, you was just staring. Just
shit, bro.
You was just gonna watch it.
What I'm gonna say? The monster gonna get you.
Hey, man, there's somebody behind you, dude. Turn around.
I wasn't sure because I was trying to process if it was in my shit. So I was like, am I tripping? Is that in my shit or his shit? Oh, the monster in his shit. It ain't fuck. I'm just gonna log off though, so it don't come through the screen on me. Click.
Oh, that was funny.
I didn't know what happened.
That was funny. I'm sitting here looking at you, looking at your screen like that was fucking funny.
Because I'm thinking this, you see the blinds? So I'm like, it kind of felt like it was like, I'm like, is that here? Like, that's not how this works. Like, you can't come through. That means somebody came through my window. I was like, that's what I was thinking. Somebody came through my window. I'm like, is somebody really walking behind me like this? Oh, no, bro. Hell no.
That was funny. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, We appreciate you guys for tuning into the show. Everybody have an amazing weekend. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna record next week because 4th of July is on a Thursday. So
I'm also gonna be gone.
When are you leaving?
In LA.
When you leaving?
Mañana.
Oh, okay. So, I'm glad we did that. So,
yeah, we can talk about that.
There won't be a podcast next week.
The recording schedule.
When are you coming back? When are you coming back?
Friday. Don't quote me on that, but Friday.
So just
Friday
in
or
case,
Sunday. Friday or Sunday. Probably Sunday.
There may not be a podcast next week.
May not.
Most likely it won't be, but you guys will be good. I mean, we gave y'all pretty much 2 hours this week, so
yeah.
And I'll make sure I put out hella clips.
And if
Thank
there's
you guys
something,
for supporting the clips,
obviously
liking
there's
the clips.
something important that happens or something big, we'll definitely do an emergency.
Yeah.
We'll hop on or something and talk about it for sure. If something crazy happens, a game or trailer or something pops up, we'll definitely talk about it. But yeah.
Because Riverside has the phone app, so
yeah. So I mean, I'll be available. Like I'm not gonna not be available. I mean, we can also edit all this shit out too.
Right. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Until next week's show, we are out of here.
Peace.
That was like a funny. You was just gonna let the monster get me.
Monster was gonna get your ass, bro. I thought it was